welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and a special hello to any newcomers. Thank you for joining me. This is quite a new channel. I'm going to be saying this for years. It's quite a new channel. It's not even that new now. It's quite frustrating. I'm trying to grow it. Basically, my name's Victoria Coleman. I'm an artist. I've been a full-time artist for over 10 years. I paint and I sculpt, and I live in Ironbridge in Shropshire in the UK, and it's beautiful here. So these videos, these vlogs are sort of just documenting my life, the things that I'm making, the things that I do, and the little visits. I have like little snippets of walking the dogs and going out visiting places. Like this week, we go to Ludlow, which is, I love Ludlow, it's beautiful, it's a beautiful place. So we have a little trip around there. It's only small, you kind of go with great intentions, but then when you get there, it's the filming outside thing. I feel very uncomfortable doing it. And there's a lot of people around, and I don't want to get just lots of people. So, you know, it does make it difficult, especially on a Saturday, you know, when everyone's out. So, yeah, so I did a little bit of Ludlow, but it's nice to just visit and catch up with friends and things. So, yes, without further ado, let's get on with it, and I'll see you at the other end. I hope you enjoy. See you in a bit. Bye bye. So here I am back in the studio on a Monday morning, and I thought I might just show you my little sculptures, because I kind of filmed painting them, but I didn't sort of do the finished thing. Can you see the little eyes? So he's sort of going, ooh, ooh. I quite like that. I like the, you know, the simpleness of them. And I've got these crowns that I made for sort of my dog sculptures that are up there. I made loads of crowns, and I've just found this little one, and I quite like them with a crown on. I don't know why, it just makes them a little bit more appealing. Or not. I was thinking, because I do these, I'll show you the other one. He's got a different crown on. So that's I can't remember what it was that I used to sculpt that crown. Some of them are really brittle, but this is a little ginger guy. I quite like. Can you see him? I'll bring him closer. Hello, hello. He's quite sweet, with his hair up in his ponytail. I just feel a bit wet still. I might zap him in the nebulizer 2000 for a bit longer. But he's got, it's super sculpy that I like to use. It's more waxy, and you just pop it in the oven for I don't know, 15 minutes, and it comes out hard, and then you can paint it. But I like to gold leaf these. I use gold leaf flakes because I like the effect of those rather than the square sheets you can buy. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking crowns maybe, or no crown. I think these suits a crown. Or I might do party hats. I had some with party hats as well, but I'll show you. This is like one of my older style party hats. But oh, so I've got this fella. He ended up having a cat on his shoulder. Do you see the cat? Look at his head, very patchy. I don't mind that. I quite like that. He was a bit wet as well. I think the water's just, it's still in there. I probably shouldn't, well, it doesn't really matter whether I've painted it now or later, I don't think, but I can let them dry for a bit. He could have a hat on, or not really. Or maybe a cap. I might make him a cap to keep his head warm. So I quite like him. He's a bit, whoa. But you'd be like that if you had a cat sitting on your shoulder, wouldn't you? Oh, Bailey. So that's that. And this is, you see, I started this commission last week, and I find it hard to judge the sizes, because when you make the what do you call it, with the paper, when you make the former and then you have to cover it with the clay, I misjudge how big the inside bit should be. And basically I've done it 3 times because it just kept coming out so big. And I started halfway, well, more than halfway through this one and just thought, it's too big. It's just too big. And because the lady had said she wants, she doesn't want it too small or too big. And I'm thinking, well, what is too big? But I just thought I'm going to start again. So I've done it again in, and I think this is a much better size. I'll show you this one. God, but it weighs a ton. I'm hoping. I did sort of dry him. This is Stanley. So he's looking quite sweet, isn't he? I quite like him. So, yeah. Lovely, lovely Stanley. So he's going to be drying for probably the next couple of weeks because he's really heavy. So I'm hoping that, you know, as they dry out, they get a lot lighter. So I've done the hot water bottle thing down my trousers. It keeps slipping. Excuse me. So today I'm doing, I'm uploading my videos and I need to sort of assess what's going on. I'm going to take some photographs of my work today as well because I really need to just get some things in Artfinder and then I can put them away up in the loft and put them on my website, and then that's ticked off. Because when I was painting at the gallery yesterday, all I can think of is the other things that I need to be doing, and it's really, it unsettles me, you know. I can't sort of throw myself into something if I'm thinking, oh, I haven't done that yet, I haven't done that. And I really need to sort of focus on these other sort of loose ends. So I'm going to focus on those today, and I want to do more people. It's terrible, isn't it? But I did have a message from someone who said that people aren't really buying ornaments, and I should just make them for myself. And she probably could be right, you know. But it's putting them in the right place, isn't it? People need to see them, and that's the thing. So I'm kind of debating on what to do moving forward with these sculptures. But I'm loving doing them. So I am going to do some more. But I do need to finish off the Veronica painting that I said last week I was going to finish and I didn't. She's still kicking around. So I need to finish her because I want to do a larger one. And I need to do some more painting, I think, too. I need to split myself in half do painting and half do sculptures. Oh, or in 3s, and a third can do things in the house, because there's things I want to do in the house as well. There's too many things. So I've got to focus on the priorities. So today is uploading video things and taking photographs, really. I think that's it. I'm glad we had this chat. It's been very helpful. I do find this so helpful, honestly, so helpful and just so lovely. I get some lovely comments, and 2 people have said, thank you so much. They've said that it's like chatting with their neighbour or something, having a catch up with their neighbour. And that's the nicest compliment I could ever get. So thank you for that. And it makes it, you know, it makes me feel that I'm not just sitting in the studio talking to myself. So I really like that. So I appreciate all your comments. It's really good. I'm really enjoying, you know, the communication that I'm kind of building up here. So thank you. And I'm going to get on with it now. I'll see you in a bit. Good morning. It is Tuesday today. It's nice. It's a nice day. It's definitely warming up. There's no ice around outside at all, which is marvellous. So that's nice, isn't it? It's nice when it sort of gets a bit warmer, and that kind of, hopefully the whole snowy bit's behind us, but it probably isn't. There'll be more to come, I'm sure. I just want to say, I have just finished my book. I finished my jigsaw last week. I finished my book this week, and I brought it in with me just to show you. it's Paula Sutton's, the Potting Shed Murder. Honestly, how many times do I look at this and I still can't remember it? Oh dear, it's not a good sign, is it? But I've never been able to remember things. So, you know, I kind of think, yeah, it's probably not a good sign, but then it's probably never been a good sign, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. Watch this space, eh? See what happens. I've got to stop doing that as well. I keep going. Anyway, I love this. I absolutely love this book. And if when I was sort of coming towards the end, I thought I want to read another one of hers, and it's not out yet. I think it's not out till June. So I was wondering if anyone has read this and can recommend another book sort of similar. What I love, it's just such a lovely slow pace. You know, it doesn't. You know, I watch a lot of sort of thrillers and things like that, and murder mysteries. This is like Midsummer Murders pace, you know? It's quite slow, but very descriptive and just makes you feel really cozy. And that's what I like, you know? I like a bit of murder and lots of coziness and countryside and tea and cake and things like that. So I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Oh, it's a bit like Rosemary and Thyme. Did you ever watch that? You might not have got it, but you know, that kind of thing. So if you can recommend one, I'd really appreciate it. That would be grand. So today, I've just been doing some stuff on my my laptop thing, and I'm going to do another Veronica because I've finished off the one that I started a couple of weeks ago, and I'm quite like, oh, I don't know now, I don't like the background, I'm not sure. I'm liking her though, you know, so I'm quite liking how she's turned out. She looks like she's just had a haircut, you know, when it's that kind of really short. I like that. So she was going to go on my wall and be like a bit of a tester for a bigger one, and I'm going to go ahead and do a bigger one because I'm quite liking her face. Like it's too for joy, and quite frankly, she's not looking that happy, you know. But you never know; she might just be on the verge of feeling some joy. So yeah, I'm liking her. So I'm going to do a bigger one. I want to do some more painting. I think after sort of doing that painting at the gallery last week, I want to sort of get back into doing some more painting and focusing what I do. The thing is, you know, doing these videos, I'm going down a wormhole, and Jason kindly reminded me last night, you know, not to focus too much on it, which is difficult because it's, you know, it's become part of my work now. But you know, he's right, and I do want to do more painting and all that, but also I want to teach some or do some little paper clay classes. So I've ordered honestly, it's a chance to just buy things. I think I've ordered some sort of sticky back plastic stuff to put on my table, because my table is disgusting. And I want to kind of use this table as a, you know, the platform that I'm going to be putting stuff on and mixing stuff. And I just don't want it to look disgusting, because I think that kind of, you know, it's about presentation, isn't it? And I want the presentation to be a little bit cleaner, really. So, and also yesterday, I know, look at them. I polished my nails because my hands, honestly, the good thing about my hands is that they make things and they're great for that, and I love them. And also I can press Control and P for print, you know, like the shortcut on the keyboard. If you want to print something out, I can press Control and print with just one hand, because I've got such a wide hand span, which is, you know, not everyone can do that, and I think that's a gift. But it does mean my hands are short and stubby, and you know, they're not the most beautiful things. And I notice when I hold things up, like if I'm saying, look at this pencil, my hands just look awful because my nails grow outwards and under. What is that about? Why do they do that? Answers in the comments, please, because, you know, when I was at school many, many years ago, I noticed my textiles teacher, her nails did this. And I remember looking at them thinking, ew, I don't like her nails. Ew. And she'd point them as well. She sort of filed them into a point so they actually curled around and pointed. Lo and behold, wind on a few years, my nails start going out and round. I don't get it. I'm not going to tell you about my English teacher and her flappy arms. I probably have already, but, you know, lo and behold. So, I just, distracted myself then. So I'm going to get the table ready. So I'm going to just sort of jazz up my table a bit. So hopefully that will come today. But I'm going to do some painting. So I want to just get some boards prepped and do a bigger Veronica. And do you know, I've got another painting kind of calling to me because I want to do this, the birds going up the stairs. And I've got together, I'll show you later, I've got some cards and prints that I've bought over, you know, the last, I don't know how long. And there's not enough though, but I want, you know, I've started sort of subconsciously collecting birds. So I want to sort of carry on with that and frame them in all sorts of different frames to have the flock going up the stairs. And I'm really enjoying it. I got some out yesterday just to see sort of where I was at and how they look. And I'm really liking them, but they take time and I have to frame them. And I need more frames, need more birds. But it's made me want to do some more bird painting. So I might do a Veronica and then some birds. And who knows, next week I'll probably change my mind. But that's where I am today. So I'm going to stick with this today. I'm still waiting for my commission to, not that one, my sculpture to dry, which is on the windowsill. But he's sat there. And my little people as well, they're kind of, you know, drying out. I'm thinking about making the crowns and everything. So I might do that later on today. Who knows? Who knows? But today is about living in the moment, isn't it? So this moment, I'm going to do some, get my canvas boards ready. They're cradle boards. I buy them from Art Discount. I'll put a link in, if you like, of where I get my lovely boards from, because I think they're very good value. And it was funny because doing this, talking in the art fair, not the art fair, the gallery the other day, and one of the artists was saying she's getting a guy downstairs who does woodwork to cut up some boards, some birch for her, because she likes sort of working with different sizes and shapes and everything. And I've instantly sort of went, oh yeah, I'd like to do that, count me in. And then I thought, no, wait, do you need that? And in a way I don't, because I've tried before just putting a frame on a board and the hassle it took. I'm not a woodworker. You know, for me to saw a bit of wood up is a bit of a kerfuffle, and then it didn't stick very well, and it took a long time, and I just thought I'd much rather just get ones that are already done and cut out all that faff, because making boards is not my thing. Know your limits, that's what I say. So so I'll put down in the link where I get my boards from if you're interested, because I like them. It's Art Discount and they're just good. They're very reasonable, and I like buying in bulk. I love that. I love that whole, you know, it's like having when you buy your stationery or anything like that and you've just got lots of it, like lots of brushes, you know, you've got to have lots of brushes, you know, and even then you haven't got enough. But yeah, so let's just get on with that. Stop chatting because it's nearly lunchtime. God, this day is flying by. I've just finished gessoing. I thought I'd go for a black gesso because I quite like it. It, you know, starting on a black background it's just nice sometimes. It gives you a sort of a different feeling. So I've started on that, but look here. I felt like I was being watched. There's that maple. It's lunchtime. I think she's trying to tell me something. Look at her. Look at that lovely tail. Oh, look, she's there. Look. Hello. Hello, Maple. I tell you what, since we went to Wales, she's been so much nicer. Yeah, I think it's true. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I do want to put more bells on her, though, because she sits and watches the birds. And she has been known to catch them. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. So, yeah. Yeah. This is drying nicely, though. And I want to show you this as well. Look at this box. I bought a box at the weekend to put my newspapers in. It's rather nice, isn't it? I'm liking that very much. There's another head that I started for this commission. 3 times I started it. You fool. But it's always, you know, that's handy. That's ready for, another head if I want to do one. Anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch now. I have this. It's a sticky back vinyl covering. I'm not sure if I like it that much, to be honest. It's not quite as realistic, but it looks okay. Does it look okay on camera? You let me know. To me, it doesn't look very real, but it might look better than this anyway, because this is pretty awful. So, I'm going to do a quick time lapse and it will look like I know exactly what I'm doing and that I am a professional. If there isn't a time lapse after this, it's either because the camera ran out of juice or it all went terribly wrong. Fingers crossed, eh? Well, I'm very pleased. It wasn't too tricky. And it looks better. The edges aren't so good here. It didn't seem to want to stick down this side. So I thought I'd just cut it off and we'd just have it on top. There's a few bubbles, but that looks a bit better. What do you think? I just think for my purposes, I'm hoping that it's just going to look a bit better. Shall I show you? I mean, it's fake. You can see it's fake, can't you? But I'm quite pleased with that. That was quite easy. And should, I don't know. Only time will tell how hard wearing it is. But then, I'm not bothered really. It's just going to be a thing for now. And we'll see how it goes. So very pleased. What a good result. Hey, let's put you back up here. That's really good. I feel like I've achieved things today. I bought some more bowls and they were way too small. Oh, do you do this? Honestly, I thought 2 litres was quite a lot. And the bowls that I bought, they were quite nice. They were colourful, but they were tiny. Mixing bowls for babies, maybe. But yeah, so I had to go and I took them back and I bought another one of these. This is a lovely big bowl and it's great. So when you're mixing, it doesn't all just fly out all over the place. So brilliant. So I could put that there and just have all the things that you need sat here, film it from above, and it's a goer. Oh, I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Hello there. So here we are on a Wednesday evening. It's getting on. It is the afternoon. It's nearly 5 o'clock. It's 4:45, and I'm only just now sitting down to do some painting. But I want to start this Veronica painting because I finished this and I've glazed it and everything. varnished it, not glazed it, and I'm quite happy with it. Well, kind of, you know, it's a good start. So, do you want to have a closer look? She looks very crooked this way round. So I'm hoping that when I spin around, she looks better. That's a really good way, actually, of if you paint or draw or something, look at it in the mirror, or take a photo of it and flip it horizontally, and it gives you a really good idea of what's wrong. You can kind of almost see it instantly. So that really helps. But obviously I didn't do it with this, but this was just for me to go up the stairs. I might sell it, it depends, but I'm going to use this as a guide for the big one that I'm going to do there. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to get on with that now before the day is over. God dear, it's just flying by, isn't it? But it's quite nice because it's 5:15 and it isn't dark yet, which means it's getting lighter later, or staying lighter later. So that is so good, isn't it? I love it. A bit of January hope there. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice feeling. And the weather's nice as well. It's warmed up. It's not so snowy. And it's almost like settling you in for the next awful thing that's going to happen. Probably a lot of rain. Do you feel like that these days? It's like there's sort of calm bits and then awful bits and then calm bits and then awful bits. There's always something, isn't there? I remember days when there didn't used to be always something. Vaguely. I vaguely remember those days. I don't know. Anyway. Let's just get on with it. Stop ruminating. Well, I think that's it for now. I'm kind of steaming ahead. The eyes have got a bit weird. But I don't care, you know, she'll get there. She'll be all right, won't she? I mean, on this one, they're really weird. So the thing is, what I like is if I put glasses on, it's not so noticeable. That's what I like to tell myself anyway. I know it is, you know, you can tell, but yeah. It's a good start, She's quite big, isn't she? But I was thinking I might give her a bit of a smile, you know, because if you're going to have a big painting, I want her to look a little bit joyful, you know, just a little hint of joy. 2 for joy. Anyway, that's it. Bailey started whining at me, so I'm going to go and do them some dinner. Now, it's getting cold in here. I didn't have the heating on this afternoon, so yeah, it's got really cold. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Another beautifully crisp morning. It's so cold today. Oh, it's a very cold wind. Look at that though. Look at how lovely. That is, what a lovely way to start the day. Having a walk in this beautiful place. Love it. The dogs are loving it too. I think we've lost the ball. No change there. Oh, it's lovely. Good way to start a Thursday. So I'm back home and I'm sat at the table in my hat and coat and scarf because it's quite cold still. I'm not putting the heating on because I'm going to be going in the studio, but I need to just do a bit of work first, a bit of computer stuff. So I thought I'd sit here and do that and then go in when it's warmer. But I just thought I'd show you this. Look at who I'm joined by. I'll just show you. Here's Bailey. He's sat right next to me. Ah, he's a softie at heart, really. But as soon as I started talking, he wanted to get down. But I thought I should show you these as well, because I'm doing this thing with the cards that I buy in shops. I love these. I just think they're fun, and I want to frame them and have them sort of dotted around the house. But I still want to do this bird idea of bird prints going up the walls. But I haven't actually got that many. I thought I had loads, but I've only got like this one. And these are my frames. I've got a few frames. That, you know, it's getting harder and harder to find really cheap things. £2 for that. I think I bought that a while ago. But that's £2 and that's a bargain. I was thinking it could kind of sit in. But I didn't really want to cut it up. So I need a bigger one really, because he won't fit in. He'll fit in perfectly like that. But I want the whole thing really, because he's flying over the sea, isn't he? So yeah, but look at this frame here. Look at these. I'll just show you these because they are so cute. Aren't they lovely? Look at that. I love it. And then there's a camper van one. Jason likes this one. He said, "Did you think of me when you saw that?" Yes, I said. I didn't really. And then there's another little scruffy wire-haired Dachshund. Looks very much like Bailey. He's looking very scruffy these days. He's booked in for a haircut, but not till February. I should have made it sooner, really. But anyway, there's this one. It's not that nice, but I kind of think once it's sort of in amongst a load of other ones. So, see, it's the materials that I like, you know. Look at that bird. That's beautiful. I think I got that when we went to Wales. Yeah, Peter Rossiter. Really nice. But look at this. Beautiful picture frame, complete with a bit of... It's not woodworm, it's damage. Oh, I don't know, maybe it is. Yeah. I love it though. I love that. I'd like to go get some more. That was in Church Stretton in a little shop there. And this one here is my... this one's going to go in here, but I was thinking about sanding. I don't really like the colour so much. I don't like this sort of treacly colour. I prefer this kind of thing. So I was thinking I might sand it back, see what happens. But I love this. And this is by a lady called Viv, who has a company called Hen's Teeth. And I bought it at the art fair. And I love it, absolutely love it. She's sewn all these flowers around the bird and painted the bird. You just think something like this is so simple and so pretty. But it did take quite some time, you know, to do it all. I think this is the thing, it's really underestimated how long even the littlest things take to do. Yeah, but I love it, it's so pretty. Look at that, Hen's Teeth art. So lovely. So I'm going to put that in there, but I need a bit of backing. I'll just put a black card in or something, I think. Yeah. So anyway, my computer's turned off. I got my tea, had my breakfast. There's everything all lovely. It's so nice. They're building a new housing sort of estate over where the power station used to be in Ironbridge. So you constantly hear banging. It's kind of like, it's not bad though, I don't really mind it. You know, it's sort of the sound of industry, isn't it, going on? But it's so pretty. I'm back in that warm studio now, which is really nice. Just taken my scarf off because I don't really need it. It's lovely. But I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing, because I think sometimes when you paint, you get so precious about things, and you end up sort of sticking with things just because you like that bit, or you spent a long time doing it, or something, something makes you not want to change it. But the more I paint, the more I just I feel the freedom that you get from just changing things. And you can, the thing, I had these magpies in a different sort of stance, more like the picture here, more like that. And this morning I'm looking at it and I just thought, I don't want them to be like that, I wanted them to be a little bit more interesting. I mean, they look like they're having a chat, but for this one I want them to be like looking out at whoever's there, looking at them. I like this sort of eye contacty thing, so I've just sort of changed this one, and I'm in the process of changing this one, and it feels a bit harsh, you're just sort of painting out and trying to paint something else in. But the thing I think is that it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because I'm thinking that this magpie might be a better sort of in a better position, but I might paint it and then go, no, I don't think it is actually. I'm going to change it back. So the thing is it's just to do it quickly. That's one way of doing it, blocking it in. Just block it in as roughly as you can, but as precisely as you can, if that is not an oxymoron. But just block it in and then step back and have a look. And then if it does look a bit strange, I can just change it again. And I think that's the freedom you get with the more you paint, the more you kind of stop focusing so small on the little details and step back and just go, change that, paint that out. It's such a liberating thing, and also adds more looseness to your work. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that, just in case you're kind of thinking of you want to sort of improve your painting and want to get looser. And this is the thing that I struggled with a lot, because I used to do pet portraits, and they're very to get a good likeness, I was very sort of constricted and so hung up in the details, and that kind of stopped me from feeling so free when I painted. And it makes it feel a lot more like work, and I wanted to put the fun in my work practice, my painting practice. So yeah, that's sort of how I kind of moved on, just to just stop worrying about things. If you don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. It's only paint on the board, it doesn't matter. So as soon as you feel that, you've got the freedom to just change things at will. And what else in life can you do that just so easily? There's not a lot of things you can just change. So yeah, very lucky, and I'm going to carry on. I'll speak to you in a bit. I'm going to stop her there and go and get some lunch now, because I'm quite hungry. But yeah, she's coming along. I think these are looking better. I think it's always helpful to go away and come back, look at other things, forget about it, come back with fresh eyes. I think that's the thing I have when you are like looking so closely at something all the time, you can get a bit what's the word? You just can't see it clearly what you're doing. You don't get the overall picture because you're zooming in on details. So you need to bring yourself out to come back in to see it. So yeah, lunchtime, it all works out nicely. Friday afternoon, and all is well. No, we're in the studio again, which is nice. It's always nice to be in here. Excuse me. I'm just doing a few little figures because I want to do classes, but I feel like I need to make some figures just to sort of figure out the steps and what I'm going to say, how I do it. Because I've not taught before. I'm not a, you know, a teacher type of person. At least I don't think I am. You don't know who you are till you try, do you? You know, I might not be great at bungee jumping. I might do it and turn out I'm really good. But it probably won't turn out that I'm really good. And I hate it. It could be a heart attack or something. Oh, I'm talking nonsense. It's that Friday kind of afternoon thing, isn't it? So I'm doing some of these, and I'm having a bit of a break from Veronica right now. I've finished the sculpture, but I just want to varnish it. So I'll show you that when I've varnished it. But I'm doing that thing, you know, where I've just got everything going. I wish I could just throw myself into one thing for a bit, just to sort of ground myself, you know, because I'm so all over the place. I've got all these sort of questions that, you know, going around in my head, and I don't know the answers to them. So I'm sort of doing different things to either avoid answering them, or maybe I am. Maybe it's an avoidance thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just do these now, and then I'm sure it'll all come all right in the end, won't it? Yeah. Let's get on. So here we are. It's the end of the day, and here's this. I've run out of paper clay for now, so I'm just gonna leave that like that and show you what I've got here. There's one. These aren't people in particular. These are just, you know, people. There's a person. There. I might put them in my nebulizer 2000 in a bit. No, I won't actually. I'll leave them to dry out, and I'll sort them out later. I'll put them in a bit later, but you can just see in the background here, the commission, the Waterhead Dachshund that I've been working on, and I'm really pleased with him. I haven't shown the client yet, but I hope she likes him, because I do. I think he's really cute. So I'm really hoping she does. But he's quite. I just have to give him a varnish, which I'm going to do now because the dogs are all out of here, and it's the perfect thing to do at the end of the day. I can varnish and then just shut the door and leave the dust to settle, as it were. But there we are. Yeah, I'm quite pleased. I hope she likes it. It's very difficult because I take photos, and you know, sometimes the angles don't look that good or whatever, but hopefully she will like it. So that's it. Good end of the day thing. And you know, I just had someone message me that they wanted to buy Veronica with her magpies, but I just think it's a scam. It's terrible, isn't it? I don't get excited when people send me messages like this, just saying, is it still available? Because then they just say things like, it's for NFTs or something, or, you know, they just ghost you or something like that. So yeah, I don't believe it. Don't believe it. Anyway, that's it. I'm done for today. Have yourself, oh no, I'm not saying have yourself anything. I'm done for today. That's it. Oh, Saturday tomorrow. I'm pleased. I'll see you later. We're in Ludlow. We've parked miles away from the actual town, but we're with the doggies. No. Jason doesn't want to go to the shop, so he wants to go and divert to the river. We're going to the shops first, though. This is it. Come on, let's go. Jason's all settled, almost, in the pub, but he doesn't know what's going on. He knows something's going on. Maybe he's all right though. But yeah, fine. This is quite nice. Yeah, very nice. Right, I'm off now. Well, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to say thank you again for all your comments. It's honestly, I'm really enjoying this. I'm everything else, all my other social media, I'm just pushing to one side because I'm really enjoying the interaction and the pleasure I get out of doing these videos. So do say hello if you want to, and you know, comments, or if you have any questions or anything, I'd love to hear from you. But for the meantime, let's just say cheeky thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey, you mustn't forget that. 8 days. No, mustn't forget that. So I look forward to seeing you next week anyway. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Bye then. Well, I think we can...
Whenever I start talking, I have to deal with this little monster here. Look at him. He is nothing but trouble. Hey, you. No more. No more. Okay? You've got to lie down. He doesn't care. He simply does not care.